power went out because my monitor just went out. Oh, dang. Okay, it just came back on. That was really annoying. We had a power surge and... Damn it! We were doing so well. It's really horrible to look at in the replay afterwards. We're gonna have to do some catching up from back now. We have a decent amount of coins, but we've completely decimated our lead. At least we can get the double item set here. Okay, we got decent items. We can start mounting a comeback. Which I'm going to work on, because honestly I just need to... It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Calm down. I'm a bit triggered by the power cut throwing away a really good lead I had. But there's still time to get decent items. It's okay. We can make this up. There's still... Wow, reserves. To be fair, it could have been way worse. At least I just lost my items, not my momentum. And I honestly could have stood to recycle them because I didn't have any shock dodges. We have 2 shock dodges now. I don't expect to see a 3rd shock this track, but you never know at this point. You're fucking joking! Come on! Getting nudged off the track like that is awful. Probably gonna get squashed by the swamp too. Oh, I'm really sorry, I got tilted really quickly today. Don't usually get tilted with Mario Kart, but this is bad. Really, really poor. We're gonna have to go double item again and pray for something that essentially lets me cheat, really. Have a decent amount of coins, but I think we're coming up, yeah, to the final section, so my ability to catch up is almost non-existent. I'll use the bullet once we land, but this is really annoying, yeah. Will I use it when we land? No. There's too much boost in this area. It doesn't make sense to only give me an advantage. I'll catch up a bit and then use my bullet. If anything, I can get 20 coins, yeah. Got a little boost, that's great. Gonna use the bullet soon once we pass these boost panels and probably the glider section. Yeah. I'll veer into the off-road here and use the bullets then. A 3rd shock did show up, so I will take it. This is a grand opportunity for me. Might actually get a decent placement. Especially because this bullet extended really far. Come on. Come on, at least we get 5th. At least we get 5th. Let's not take a hit. Alright. Considering how triggering that random power surge cutting my monitor was, at least it didn't cut the internet, honestly. Or the recording, it seems, that's good. We got a decent position. Minor fall off from 4th, but it's okay, I'm happy with it. I'll let myself cool down and we'll see you in the next race. There is technically no descent from Rainbow Road, which is why I guess you end up back at the castle, but it would be so funny if you could like repeat to get Rainbow Road because of that reality. I just want to get off the grind rail really and avoid people. That luxury was taken away from me, but it's fine, we're gonna get a single item. We're at a decently safe spot, well it's an awfully not safe spot really, but we're somehow in 2nd, not sure how that happened. I'm gonna cut off this because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get hit at some point or another. And now it's boost panel territory, so we shouldn't get hit too much. Or at least contested much. A little mushroom, which I will hold on to because I like to have those in first. For obvious reasons. And we do have another boost that I do not believe can let you dodge a blue. It would be really cool if you could dodge a blue shell. Using the boost of food. Oh, come on! I forgot piranha plants even work that way because when you go for the... I did intend to go for the grind rail, but I didn't charge up a jump boost. So that ended up costing me a bit. We'll go for the truck. This is alright. That is annoying, okay, but I was standing in the middle of the road, to be fair, I could never have seen that coming. I just want to get people out of my way and pick an item. Unfortunately, I keep taking hits. Another old coin shell, how fun, there's so many coins in the field. And Spike is making my life difficult now. We're getting some of those coins back at least. Didn't get items though. Gonna stay here, honestly, I just don't want to contest many people. If I can help it. I knew I was gonna get hit eventually there. But we're gonna have to get something baller on this item set, because we're falling really far behind. And there's only one section of the track following this, and that's the actual Toad's factory. I'm gonna try and get a... I was gonna say I'll look for a shock dodge, but we didn't need to, it turns out. We'll stay here because it's safe from the other players, and it gives us plenty of time to make the comeback. Because there's lots of decent off-road nearing the end of this course. We can take that punch. As long as we don't lose coins to really annoying situations, or take hits like that, we should be okay, really. But that is easier said than done with Toad's Factory, unfortunately. We're gonna go for the... I wanted to go for the upper rail, but we end up losing a lot of momentum. I'm gonna start using this, and hope I get another good item to follow it up. We got mushrooms, is great, because it means we don't need to rely on the boost panels, but it was all too little too late, unfortunately, because we were really far behind. Pretty poor placement. I imagine I'll lose VR at 13th. Yeah, we actually lost quite an annoying amount. I obviously like to go positive episode per episode, so that's the aim. From factory to chocolate factory, we're heading over to Choco Mountain this time. Gonna be honest, just not a fan of the track. I don't know, I feel I make a ton of mistakes on it and I don't like the aesthetic as much. So it could definitely stand to improve for me, but that's okay. We work with what we get. We're gonna take this rail and try and get some boosts, and we're gonna go for a single item set because I don't see myself competing for the double there. And we actually end up fine because we end up taking a boost anyway with the food item. So I will try to change. Well, we're gonna have to anyways, just for the momentum. We're in vacation days. I always forget which foods give you this. We're gonna use this now so we can start working to get rid of the blue shell. Because I don't want to be the player holding on to that for very long. He really couldn't do much about that, I am sorry. We got a single item. We have a super horn, so at least we can protect ourselves in second. But we have no coins, so we're gonna see ourselves falling behind shortly. That was fine, because that's a great equalizer for me. Got boosts too, and an opportunity to grab some coins. Yeah, we end up in that way better than we started it. They got a coin block in first, they're not feeding me really. Yeah, that worked out. Would have liked to get the draft boost there, but no such luck. We crashed, which is no good. I believe the regular course starts now. I just want to get the people next to me. I kind of hoped to chain it, but I realized that the items were there too late. You want to stay on the actual track, because that's how you lose momentum on this if you don't manage to remain on the actual course, because of all the mud sections. That was really dangerous to throw forward, because that could easily have bounced backwards into me. We have a mushroom, which is decent on this. I'm going to use it here, actually, because I'm so far into the mud, and I'm actually going to hold on to these bananas, because I don't want to create a finalized mistake. If we get a decent boost item, yeah, in fact it wasn't worth it. We would have gotten no boost item, and we would have just been risking ourselves. A fourth, though, is a good finish and a good recovery on the lost performance. should be gaining VR, so I'm happy with that. And considering I don't much like Choco Mountain, yeah, that's great. We're heading over to Whistletop Summit, one of my favorite tracks aesthetically, and has one of the most complicated end goal shortcuts, which I am partially tempted to try in my infinite hubris, but there's no way I'm getting away with that one without practice. Like, the Great Question Block Ruins one, I saw someone express really well how that skip can be described, where the only difficult part is getting the trick jump to actually hit the first rail. And that's just aligning yourself. Otherwise, you can sort of fuck around and anything will work. So I just need to put myself in a decent position where I hopefully will not need something as grand as the final Whistletop Summit shortcut, because there's no way I can rely on it. I drop boosted straight into oncoming traffic, that's incredible. We can get onto this rail here to get some boosts. But yeah, we'll look to chain this shortly. Oh, are we getting a tornado jump? I was so intrigued the first time it happened to me. I had no idea what was going on. I accidentally used that mushroom way earlier than intended, but that is okay. We're in 4th, we're doing well, and yeah. My point was with the Whistletop Summit shortcut, there's no way I'm going to random experiment on a shortcut so complicated. And it's not because I have time to practice it issue, it's that you guys pretty much see all of my Mario Kart gameplay. The only time I played this that wasn't uploaded to YouTube was when I did the Grand Prix the first time, which in hindsight was a waste, but I didn't really... I don't think I have a YouTube channel. This is still quite a young channel. I just post frequently because I enjoy it. But yeah, it was... it's dire straits. I don't have as much time to practice this game, especially when other things are going on at the same time. I'm gonna use this just to get my shock dodge item into my first slot. Hopefully I would hope it expired before the before taking the items. Goombas! No! I'm not gonna use it this early, you know, I'm gonna use it early. Fuck them. They red shelled me and I'm sad now. There is... No! That's disappointing. I joined a new lobby after that internet disaster, but I swear, someone in this lobby needs bullying. How do you get offered 2 3-lap courses, and you pick the individual one that isn't a 3-lap course and is a pretty mediocre course of that? Like, why, brother? You had DK Summit and Whistletop Summit at 3 laps at your liberty to use, and you chose Koopa Troopa Beach, which maybe some people like Koopa Troopa Beach, but I'm not the biggest fan of it. It just doesn't impress me very much. But we're gonna have to live with what we got. Unfortunately, that little internet crash out negatively impacted my VR, I'm sure, so I hope we don't go negative today, but we just might, because that choice is rarely mine to make, even less so when the internet decides to become an off. I'm just gonna try to keep myself in an okay position. I'm fine with missing out on that item. It's a short course anyway, and that's a big fish. That's really unfortunate, because the singular lap, unless I get another gold or pull the shot myself at this point, and the bullet, is not going to be very meaningful. We did get a gold, so I'm going to start spamming it now, and we're going to pray, because we've got a lot of off-road to cover. And yeah, we got a Mega Ball, and I swear I keep hitting that ledge. Why? I think we stole 4th. That is crazy. I saw the boo get stuck on the line. Today's a very tilting day of Mario Kart for me, I'm realizing. The monitor crashed in the first race, the internet cut in the fourth. At least we got a decent result this time, so we're gonna be able to make up some points. But I'd like to see that change for the better today. We're heading over to DK Spaceport, which is nice. This is essentially a 3-lap track, like regardless of where you go from it. The intermission only extends the actual duration. This is similar to Rainbow Road, except Rainbow Road can only be accessed for, I believe, Peach's Castle. But no, what position was I in when I picked up an item box? It's weird. But yeah, we're doing okay. We are once again on psychological recovery mode. Those crash out. This time due to, I don't know, I'm still tilted about the internet and the cut monitor. Like, I got a decent result, but it's doing my head in a bit. So hopefully with these last few races of the episode, we'll cool our head, get a better result, and play better, because right now I'm doing pretty shit as we come up with Spaceport. But it's fine, it's still early on to say. We did get a Mega Mushroom, which I am tempted to just fire off, honestly. Because again, it's not the most fruitful shock dodge item. I'll use it here, in fact, and start making some catch-up happen. Yeah, we got a bullet belt, that's way better. We unfortunately took the bomb, but I can live with that. Because we're only just starting the actual course now. So there's plenty of that. Okay, we got 2 shock dodge items, that's really impressive. How many gaps are there? I'll use the bullet bill to skip one of the later grass sections, I guess, and then use the Mega Mushroom straight out of it. Because that just seems the most sense to do with what I have right now. I don't need to waste anything. We don't need to push for first either. No! Come on! I was about to use my bullet bill just to re-enter the track because of the mistake. And the shock had to show up right then and there. We're gonna need to get something good so we can at least cut the grass sections. We got another bullet, so I'm probably gonna try use it to the same effect. I was gonna use the initial bullet. And that's to cut off this grass section here. You can't do... What was the length of that bullet? That was really short. Okay. Looks like we're gonna use this gold mushroom as early as here for it to get stolen by a boo, unfortunately. There's still time for another item, and we're in an okay position. Fucking around with the walls, not sure what's going on, to be honest. Got a double item set at least, and we are in second. We're gonna take this hit. I'm gonna have to use that and accelerate and pray I don't take another hit. Please don't hit me. If we snag a 5th, I'm happy. We did get 5th at least. The item management is tilting me a bit. I hate when I see such unpredictable shock use, but then again, do I really know? Maybe the person who used it just knew better than me and when to use it, and got rid of shock dodges early. But no, they didn't. Like, it was so early, I ended up getting a bullet anyway. We're re-attempting to make it to Whistletop Summit. Hopefully this time we actually make it to Whistletop Summit, so I will do my best. And I will try to get as good a result as I can, because I actually do like the track and would like to consider it one I can actually drive. Which I definitely can't to the level of competence you see a lot of people throw on the internet. Definitely not world record pace, I'll tell you that much. But if I can get a good result, I'm more than happy. I don't much care what kind of result it is. Just give me a nice placement. I was gonna try drop that Daisy player, but I also don't want to get a banana trailed into me. I'm gonna hold on to this mushroom. I say as I use it because I end up in the off-road. I kind of tried to wall trip there, I can't lie. That's why I end up in the off-road. It was a bit greedy of me because I didn't really have to make that attempt. But it's fine. I'm gonna back this and go for the double item set because I don't need a bomb. But what did Bowser do to me? Oh, that's annoying. Darn is right, Daisy. You know what? Fine, equalize. We lost coins, but it's survival. And thankfully I didn't eat that banana because that would have been... I might have lost my head there. We're on the actual course now. So we go for the rails. We fly off the rails. I was pretty sure that was going to link me to the golden pipe rail there. We're going to need to recycle these items because if you're going to give me that freebie, I'll take it, Peach. But yeah, I'm just going to go... Oh, come on, we didn't get any items. It's really, really bad. And we're falling off. Fuck off! We're probably gonna have to do another race right after this because my head is really hot right now and I can't let myself end on such a loss. It sickens me. That's fine. Probably not gonna steal many places, but we'll steal something, surely. But yeah, we're gonna have to do another one. This is gonna be a bit of a longer episode. I am sorry, guys, but this is just to prevent me from going on a rant by myself. We got a full 3 laps of Faraway Oasis. I'm not asking for much. I'm just asking that this cools my head. Which is a very dangerous ask considering the waterfall section at the end, and that is notorious for ruining lives, not just runs. Oh no, we're starting fantastically, I can feel it. It's fine, it's fine. We're on the first lap. It is okay. Probably not going to be able to compete for the double item box there, though. So I'll take the single item for now, and live with the fact that I got run over. I'm probably just going to use this to take the off-road here, though, to be honest. Because it doesn't make sense to hold on to it for super long. Because it's still, again, first lap, and there's plenty of time to get more real... Jesus Christ. We'll try to get some coins there, but that was really annoying. Yeah, we're on second lap, and things are looking down, but at least we didn't fall off this section a second time. I say as I risk it. We're really high now. But in a way, I guess that's helped, because it means I'll be able to better... there's 3 mushrooms I have in hand. I don't need to get rid of them. I can use them to take this shortcut first. And then cut a bit of off-road here. I didn't cut much off-road, but I got myself in a better place. And we have a double item set. I don't think we'll get a shock dodge item. We did. I want to use that well, ideally. Motherfucker! We hit a mushroom, which at least let us boost. Guys, we're ending the episode here. My head's too hot. It's not happening. I'm sorry. This was pretty awful. I forgot to tell you to like, comment, and subscribe, but I honestly don't deserve to ask for that. I'm gonna thank you for watching. This was horrific. We've been limited by the technology of our time. And we're gonna have to deal with it. I'm going to go eat something and probably drink a glass of milk. Thanks for watching, good day, and goodbye. We'll see you in the next one.